Hello everyone, welcome to Dikshant classes. Today I am going to discuss about the syllabus of UGC NET Paper 2 Commerce, which is my own subject in which I have qualified UGC NET. Let's go to the syllabus and discuss one by one unit today. The first unit is business environment and international business today. Under this unit, we have studied about the what is business environment, how the what are the factors which affecting the business environment today, concepts and elements of business environment today, economic environment today, which includes economic systems, economic policies today, and which include monetary and fiscal, political environment which include role of government in business, legal environment, consumer protection act, foreign exchange management act, socio culture factors and their influence on business, corporate social responsibilities, scope and importance of international business, globalization and its drives, mode of entry into international business like export, turnkey project, franchisee, licensing, and all. Then theories of international trade, like two-factor theories, government intervention in international trade, tariff and non-tariff barriers, India's foreign trade policies, foreign direct investment when the investment is more than 10%, foreign portfolio investment when the investment is less than 10%, type of FDI, cost and benefit of FDI into home and host country, trends in FDI, India's FDI policies, balance of payments, importance and elements of components of BOP, regional economic integrations, level of economic integrations, trade creations and diversion effect, regional trade agreement, European Union, ASEAN, SAARC, NAFTA. International economic institutions are IMF, International Monetary Fund, World Bank, United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, which is come in 1964, World Trade Organization, which is established on 1st January 1995, functions and objective of WTO to smooth trade of international trade between the countries, agriculture agreement, GATS, general agreement to trade and services, TRIPS, trade related intellectual property rights, trade related intellectual multi systems. Next is accounting and auditing unit is basic accounting principles, concepts and postulates, partnership accounts when two partners are in a business, admissions when new partners are retired, when new partners are comes in our firms, retirement means partners retired from the firms, death, dissolution and insolvency of partnership firm, corporate accounting will include issue forfeiture of issue of shares, liquidation of companies, acquisition, merger, amalgamation, and reconstruction of company, holding company accounts, cost and management accounting include marginal costing, which is additional cost to the total cost, break-even analysis point where no profit no loss, standard costing where standards are set, budgetary control, budgets are controlled, process costing where product is made to the process, activity based costings, cost for decision making, life costings, target costing, Kaizen costing for improvement, and just in time, financial statement analysis by the ratio analysis, fund flow analysis, cash flow analysis, human resource accounting, and inflation accounting, environmental accounting, Indian accounting standard, and IFRS, auditing, independent financial audits, vouching, verification and valuation of assets and liability, Audit of financial statements and audit reports, cost audit, recent trends in the auditing, management audit the management is auditing the process, energy audit where we check the where the extra energy will wastage, environment audit we audit the environment, is there any harmful effect or not with due to the industries, system audit we check the system, safety audit with all the precautions are taken or not for the operations, next is business economics, meaning and scope of business economics, then the objective of business forms, demand analysis, law of demand, there is inverse relationship between the price and quantity demand, other factors remain constant. Elasticity of demand, it is a percentage change in quantity demand to percentage change in price, and its measurement. Relationship between AR and MR, consumer behavior, utility analysis, indifference curve analysis, law of variable proportions, law of return to scale. Theory of cost, short run and long run cost curves, price determinations under market different market forms, perfect competition where there is a large number of large number of buyers and sellers, then monopolistic competition where only a single seller, and then it's few single sellers, oligopoly where the price rigidity, price leadership model, monopoly where single seller in the market, price discrimination with charge different price from different consumer, pricing strategy, price scheming where price is high in the initially, price penetration where price is less initially, peak load pricing where price is very high in the during peak load. Next unit is business finance, scope and source of finances, lease financing where assets are given to leased, cost of capital with ratio of debt and equity, and time value of money, capital structures, capital budgeting decisions where long term decisions, conventional and scientific techniques of capital budgeting analysis, working capital management where manage the working capital for day to day operation, dividend decision, theories and policy, risk and return analysis, asset securitizations, international monetary system, foreign exchange market, exchange rate risk, and hedging technique where the two things are done by the dealer to manage the risk. International financial markets and instrument, euro currency, GDR, ADRs, international arbitrage, multinational capital budgeting. Next unit is business statistics and research method, measure of central tendency, mean median mode, measure of dispersion, range standard deviations, measure of skewness, correlation and regression two variable, probability approach to probability, Bayes theorem, probability distribution, binomial, Poisson and normal distribution, research, concept and types, research design, data collection and classification of data, sampling and estimation, the concepts, method of sampling, probability and non-probability method, sampling distributions, center limit theorem, standard error, statistical estimations, hypothesis testing, Z test, T test, ANOVA, chi-square test, Mann-Whitney tested, U tested, Kruskal-Scullis tested, rank correlation test, report writing. The next unit is business management and human resource management. Principle and functions of management like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Organization structure into formal with the rules or proper rules and regulation follow, informal with informal rules. Span of control under one manager how many subordinates are working. Then responsibility and authority. Delegation of authority from one person to another. Decentralization means power in hand of power is distributed to some other person, not in the hand of one person. Motivation and leadership, concept and theories. Then corporate governance and business ethics, human resource management, role, concept, functions of human resource management, human resource planning, recruitment and selections. Recruitment is positive process, selection is negative. Training and development, training is for short term, development is for long term. Succession planning, who will take the charge if someone retired from a good post. Compensation management, job evaluations, incentive and fringe benefits, performance appraisals, including 360-degree performance appraisal, collective bargaining and worker participation in management, personality, what is the perceptions of people, attitudes, emotions, group dynamics, power and politics, conflict and negotiation, stress management, organization cultures, organizational development and organizational change. The next unit is banking and financial institution. Overview of Indian financial system. Types of banks, commercial banks like SBI, regional rural bank which is in the rural areas, foreign banks, cooperative bank. Reserve Bank of India established in Act in 1934 was established in 1st April 1935. Then the role of monetary policy management, banking sector reform in Basel form norms, risk management, NPA management, financial market. Money market is for the short term, capital market is for long terms. Government security market, financial institution, development financial institution, non-banking financial companies were not dealing with the daily activities of banking, mutual funds, pension funds, financial regulators in India like RBI, then the and NABARD for rural areas, SEBI, and financial sector reforms today, including the financial inclusion, digitalization of banking and other financial services, internet banking, mobile banking, digital payment system, insurance, type of insurance, and life and non-life insurance, risk classification and management, factor limiting the insurability of risk, reinsurance, regulatory framework of insurance. Next is marketing management today. Marketing, concept and approach, marketing channel through which product are reached, marketing mixed, strategic marketing planning, market segmentation, targeting, positioning. Product decision like product line, concept, product mix decision, product life cycle, new product development. Pricing, factor affecting pricing determinations, and then pricing policy and strategies. Promotion decision, role of promotion in marketing, promotion method, advertising, personal selling, and then publicity, sales promotion, then distribution channel, channel of distribution, channel management, consumer behavior, consumer buying process, factor influencing consumer buying decisions, service marketing, trends in marketing, social marketing, online marketing, green marketing, direct marketing, logistic management. The next unit is legal aspects of business. Indian Contract Act 1870, essentials of valid contract, capacity of parties, free consent, discharge of contract, breach of contract, remedies against breach, quasi contract, special contract, contract of indemnity, guarantee, bailment, and pledged. Sales of goods act, sales and agreement to sell, doctrine of caveat emptor, rights of unpaid seller, rights of buyer. Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. Types of negotiable instrument, negotiable and assignment, dishonor, discharge of negotiable instrument. Company Act 2000. Nature and kind of company, company formations, management meetings, limited liability partnership, structures and procedure of formation of LLP in India. Competition Act 2002. Objective and main provision. In IT Act 2000, objective and main provision, cyber crime and penalties. RTI Act 2005, objective and main provision, intellectual property right, patents, trademark, copyrights will not to be copyright anything, and patents are the innovative idea, emerging issues in intellectual property, goods and service tax, objective and main provision, benefit of GSTs, income tax and planning, income tax basic concept, residential status, tax evidences, exempted income, agriculture income. International double taxation and wide mechanisms, corporate tax planning concept, significance of tax planning, and then the renewable replacement of assets, shutdown operations, detection and collection of tax, advance payment of tax, and e-filing of income tax return. Thank you so much for listening carefully and start study as soon as possible.